Hello friends, welcome to Economic Darpan. Friends, this is the second part of the mock test series for the upcoming exams UGC NET Economics. Let's check out your preparation through these MCQs. Question number 1 is deficit balance of payment can be solved by option A, expenditure switching policies, option B, expenditure reducing policies, option C, both A and B, and option D is none of the above. So option C is right. Expenditure switching policies and expenditure reducing policies can be solved deficit balance of payment. Question number 2 is the law of reciprocal demand is associated with option A, J.S. Mill, option B, Alfred Marshall, or option C, David Ricardo. The option D is none of the above. So the law of reciprocal demand is associated with J.S. Mill. Question number 3 is WTO prescribed export subsidies as option A, monopolistic competition, option B, unfair competition, option C, exploitation, and option D is competition. So option B is right, unfair competition. Question number 4 is the optimum tariff is the tariff which option A, minimize imports, option B, maximize country's foreign trade, option C, maximize its earning from tariff, and option D is maximize country's welfare. So option D is right. The optimum tariff is the tariff which maximizes countries' welfare. Question number 5 is the statement free trade is superior to no trade is given by option A, Kemp, option B, Jagdish Bhagwati, option C, Jacob, and option D is Samuelson. So Samuelson has given the statement that is free trade is superior to no trade. Question number 6 is the principle one village, one society is given by which committee? Option A, Wanchu Committee, option B, Rajaraman Committee, option C, McLaughlin Committee, and option D is Ashok Mehta Committee. So the principle of one village, one society is given by McLaughlin Committee. Question number 7 is index residex is associated with option A, share prices, option B, mutual fund prices, option C, price inflation index, option D is land prices. So residex is associated with the land prices. Question number 8 is Gresham law is associated with option A, supply and demand, option B, consumption and demand, option C, deficit financing, and option D is circulation of money. So Gresham law is associated with the circulation of money. So option D is right. Question number 9 is inflation can be checked by option A, curtailment in public expenditure, option B, increase in direct taxation, option C, surplus budgeting, and option D is all of the above. So option B, all of the above are right. Question number 10 is debt is option A, flow hypothesis, option B, stock and flow hypothesis, option C, stock hypothesis, the option D is none of the above. So debt is a stock hypothesis. Question number 11 is trips and trims related with option A, Preston proposal, option B, Dunkel proposal, option C, Uruguay round, option D is none of the above. So trips and trims are associated with the Dunkel proposal. Question number 12 is what is the graphic method of finding out dispersion? Option A, range, option B, Lorentz curve, option C, mean deviation, option D, quartile deviation. So Lorentz curve is the graphic method of finding out dispersion. Question number 13 is mean deviation and standard deviation are called calculation measures of deviations are option A, more calculations are required, option B, less calculations are required, option C, all the values are employed in their calculation, and option D is none of these. So all the values are employed in their calculation. Question number 14 is the coefficient of correlation. Option A cannot be negative, option B can be negative, option C can be positive, and option D is can be both. The coefficient of correlation can be both, that is positive or negative. Question number 15 is according to least square method, the residual sum of square is option A maximized, option B minimized, option C increased, the option D is decreased. So according to least square method, the residual sum of square is minimized. So friends, these were some of the questions for UGC